Well, hey guys, here we are. LongHaul Larry's Big Blue. We are coming into St. Louis. It is September 22nd, 2018, 3:07 p.m. Got a temperature of 71 degrees. Got a big back up here. I thought about running I think it's a 270 around. But I thought, Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it won't be that bad. Oops. Left lane closed ahead. So I was talking today. I've actually talked to a couple people about trucking, about doing over the road. And I gotta tell you, it is really different out here. It's a lot different than what it used to be. It's there's not a lot of courtesy. There's not a lot of professionalism, I would say. I really don't know the reasons why it's changed so much. I mean, I'm talking 10 years. In 10 years, it's really gotten different out here. It's just a different world out here nowadays. I think a lot of it has to do with a lot of the restrictions. The way that things have changed in the trucking industry. I think this ELD thing has caused the biggest problems. And I know there's people that are gonna say, well, you know, it's only enforcing the laws or something like that. there's also common sense, you know. And that right there takes any common sense out of the equation. It makes you spend the same amount of time out here not able to perform as much work, and so you're not able to get the same amount of money. And I know some people are gonna say, you know, I do really well, or I make really well money, or whatever. It's different. And to tell you the truth, I'm really wondering what this industry is going to be like in 10 years. I just got a funny feeling that it's just gonna be. I'm wondering if I should have got off there and ran that down. Oh well. I got 1 mile to my turn off. I know that there's companies, Freightliner, I think Kenworth's doing it, probably Volvo. I think they're all probably trying to figure this out. Autonomous trucks. Basically, it's kind of like a Tesla, like one of these electric, one of these cars that drives itself and everything else. This is being tested right now. There is trucks. I know there's a Freightliner, and I've seen things down in Texas that they've been actually testing this down in Texas. They have a driver sitting in the seat in case there's something that happens to it. People, talk all about it. Oh, they'll never get it going. I don't know. I'm telling you that things have really changed in the last 10 years. Really have gone through a big change in this industry. And I don't know. In another 10 years, I can actually see it. I could see trucks being driven down the road almost like a monorail, with all the sensors and everything else, everything installed. I mean, basically the trucks driving themselves down the road. And there's lots of different aspects into it. I know, I'm not here to argue with it, if it's going to happen or not. My personal belief is, I think it's going to. But you can just look at the trucks. I mean, not that long ago, you could go buy a brand new Freightliner truck. Go buy a brand new truck for $75,000. Now they're $150,000. And the whole reason why is because of all the sensors and all the things that are controlling the truck, that are making it automatically brake. If you come into a corner too fast, it slows the truck down. You can't get too close to somebody. All these different things, and you can make arguments: is this stuff better? Is it worse, or what? I can tell you that it used to be you really kind of had to have a skill, a mindset to do this job. Not everybody could do it. But the way these trucks are set up, and you could take it for example like John's truck. This Ryder truck that he's driving around. This thing is all sensors. I've seen a video of him. He was out in Pennsylvania and he was driving, and he's like, I'm going to set my cruise control, and then he's like, we're just going to drive off with this truck. What's this cop doing? He just got out a vehicle, and I don't know if he was walking down the bridge or what was the deal. But you can... He was like, we'll just set our cruise and we'll just drive off of this vehicle. If he slows down, we'll slow down. If he goes faster, we'll go faster. It was all driven. It was by the sensor. The sensor controlled this truck. And the thing is that it's raised the prices up so high with all this new technology and all this stuff. You can't really repair it without having, diplomas and schooling and all this, trying to figure all this out. You gotta be able to. It's impossible to even try to figure it out. But these trucks are designed now. I'm gonna tell you right now, like that truck that John is driving. It's basically like driving an oversized van. That's all it is. So what really skill do you need to have to drive this? You know what I mean? It's hardly nothing. And I was talking to John about it, and John was like, do you think that it was done by design or something like that? I think it was. I really do. I think it was kind of done by design. I think it was done I think that a lot of these companies they don't want to have to pay top rates for people with experience and everything else, so they're trying to cut out, make things so simple that basically anyone can do it. And so I think a lot of it was done by design. And I think that it's heading in a direction that's not good. I think they're going to lose a lot of people that are knowledgeable. I know when these ELDs came up, they lost a lot of people that have been trucking for many years that had a lot of skill. Basically said enough, and they walked away from it. Wow, this is a mess. Guess I should have went to 270 or whatever, someplace. I didn't think it'd be like this on Saturday afternoon. So I don't know. This one car to come up, but I guess he's not gonna know. Oh well. Now I got people from over on the left. They're gonna be cutting all the way across to get in this lane to exit. Sells a riverboat down there. There's your downtown St. Louis. Got the arch and everything. dancers? I don't know. There's a GFS, Gordon Food Service truck parked right next to it. Backed right down to it. They got a loading ramp down there. And they must have been offloading groceries onto that boat. There we go. We got through the mess, it looks like. Hopefully this isn't too bad coming out of here. Got a choo-choo train crossing over us. So, back to all what I was saying, I don't really know how to explain it, but I can tell you that it's really different. The people that work as truck drivers, it's a completely different, or it's a different group of people nowadays. Like I was telling John, I don't know what it is with black socks, a Nike flip-flops, and some tight leg, tapered stretch pants and guys walking around like that. I don't know what that is. I don't understand it. I mean, do I sound like I'm 1,000 years old and them young whippersnappers and all that? I don't know. But I do not get that part. I don't know why. It's everybody. You see them all the time. I don't know what it is about the black socks and the Nike flip-flops. I can tell you right now that if I owned a trucking company and somebody came walking into my business looking for a trucking job, dressed like that, I'd just look at him and say, yeah, see you later. Well, guys, here we are. I think this is going to be my final place for the night. It is 10:30 p.m. And I think we'll be able to find a parking place in here. It's Saturday night. Maybe. Oh, it looks pretty full, actually. This guy's tarp is covering all his taillights. Actually, I don't think I will find a parking spot. I'm in a big cab in Oklahoma. All I have to do is run down 69 here and I'll be at my destination. I got all day tomorrow to do it, so why not? Okay, which way you want to go, flatbed? Pick one way. Let's see, there's nothing that way. Yeah, I don't think there is going to be any spot here. There's trucks all parked out there. Oh, that's a big drop off. So I'm gonna shut her on down. John is actually, he's only about an hour and a half ahead of me. But he he's at a Love's truck stop, and there is just there. He's like, well, this is where I am, and he told me to stop in at Joplin. He was just going to stay there, but then I was coming to Joplin and shot him a message. I thought, okay, I'll stop with John, hang out with John for a little bit, and then I shot him a message when I was coming in Joplin. I said, you still there? And he was like, no. And now he's down at the Love's down by where 40 crosses 69. It's about an hour and a half, something like that. And I said, well, I'm not going to come there because by the time I get there, it's going to be middle of the night and there's not going to be any park spots in the Love's. So I know exactly where he is, and there's just not a lot of room there. And he was like, well, there's a few. Yeah, there's a few parking spots, but a couple hours later, there won't be any. So we'll just shut her down here, get some sleep, get up in the morning, and run it on down to this place. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night. If you're watching this here video, if you were not, we'll certainly can change that. Just try it all over again tomorrow. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.